Good evening, everyone. How are you all? First, let me know, is the voice audible? Is the voice audible? First, let me know. Yes, Jacob. Good evening. Is my voice audible or not? Yes, sir. Okay. Let us start the live doubt session for day number 5. Now, first doubt is for Manikanta. Good evening, Manikanta. Dear sir, as per India 16, in revaluation model, due to decrease in DRSL, revaluation surplus created when that amount will be transferred retained earning. Either it is transferred after entire depreciation charge and liability cleared, or proportionate basis in remaining useful life, or PP, like additional depreciation proportion. Just try to understand. Appendix A to India 16 has not given any guidance for this. Now, India 16 deals with the accounting treatment of accumulated revaluation surplus. They have given two options. Either you transfer whatever revaluation surplus, whether it is due to revaluation, or whether this is due to what, the decrease or any adjustment of DRSR. Okay. So whatever revaluation surplus you have two options. Either you transfer entire revaluation surplus retained earning on derecognition of asset. Derecognition of asset. Okay. When the entire asset is derecognized, then it will be transferred to what? Retained earning. Or you can transfer the balance of revaluation surplus in the remaining useful life with an amount equal to the additional depreciation. To calculate the additional depreciation, that amount will be transferred from revaluation surplus to retained earning during its remaining useful life. These two options are available. Understood? Got this point, Manikanta? Any other doubt? Till now, no one has asked doubt today. What happened? You are now doubtless? Means you are doubtless today? It is good that you have no doubt. Anyone asking doubt or not? Today no one is asking doubt. What happened? लगता है you become doubtless. Very good. It is good sign that in FI you don't have doubt. I'll wait for some minute. If you're not asking doubt, then I need to wind up for today. Chalo, good thing. No one is asking doubt. Just mention that are you asking doubt or not. If you will not mention, how can I come to know that you are there for asking doubt? Any conceptual doubt you want me to do some conceptual doubt, that also you can ask me. Very good. Excellent. So today, what I should do? I think everyone joined late. Now everyone is joining one by one. So good evening to everyone who joined late. Do you Chalo, one doubt came. of Hare Darshan. Sir, I have shared my doubt question in Telegram group, sir. It is relating to borrowing cost capitalization and it is from ICAI material only, sir. So let me go to Telegram group. Okay, sir. Let me see what is your doubt. But you need to just tag your doubt so that I can understand this is your doubt. You want me to answer this question number 5? LT Limited is in the process of 1 minute. Let me open my Telegram channel. Telegram group na. This is a doubt. So LT Limited is in the process of constructing a building. The construction process is expected to take about 18 months from 1st Jan 2001 to 30th June 2002. The building meet the definition of qualifying asset. LT Limited incurs the following expenditure for construction. On 1st July 2001, LT Limited issued 10% redeemable debenture of rupees 50 crore. The proceed from the debenture from part of company's general borrowing which it uses to finance the construction of the qualifying asset, that is the building. So what they are saying, the proceed from the debenture form part of the company's general borrowing which it uses to finance the construction of qualifying asset of the building. Okay, sir. Means it is a part of general borrowing. LT Limited had no borrowing, general specific, before 1st July 2001 and did not incur any borrowing cost before that date. LT Limited incurred 25 crore for construction cost before obtaining general borrowing. Well, before obtaining general borrowing, they have already incurred 25 crore construction cost. Okay. Correct. As a pre-borrowing expenditure and 25 crore after obtaining the general borrowing. So 25 crore was incurred after general borrowing. For each of the financial year end 31st March 2001, 2002, 2003, calculate a borrowing cost that LT Limited is permitted to capitalize as a part of building cost. What is the doubt in this? What is the doubt in this? Bataiye. You want me to solve the entire question? Is that question was the doubt? Because you have written it is from ICAI material. I think I have read the wrong question. Hare Darshan, what is in case of asset held for sale converting into inventory? Can you explain the concept, sir? In case asset held for sale converting into inventory. What you asking, Ray? In case of asset held for sale converting into inventory, that is reversal from plan. Can you explain the concept, sir? Means inventory converting into inventory, what you are saying? And non-current asset held for sale cannot be inventory. What are you asking? What is your doubt? Means a non-current asset held for sale cannot be what? Inventory. Converting into inventory means what? Inventory cannot be classified as held for sale because it is already held for sale in the ordinary course of business. Correct now. Your doubt is only not correct. I'll come to that doubt question about borrowing cost. Write down your doubt once again. I have not understood what is your doubt. Actually, you are asking that if non-current asset held for sale, if the plan is reversed, then what is that concept? So whenever plan is reversed, it will be remeasured. We need to remeasure at a lower of what? At a lower of. So you need to find out the carrying amount of the asset if the classification as held for sale was not done, and you need to compare that with recoverable amount. Whichever is lower, that will be the amount if the plan is reversed, means the amount of the asset at which it will be carried. Means you need to first calculate, means whenever the plan is reversed, means the plan changes, you need to find out first carrying amount of the asset as if it was never classified as held for sale. How to calculate this? First find out carrying amount of the asset immediately before classification. Understood? From this deduct depreciation till the date of change in plan. Till the date of change in plan, this will be point number A, and compare with the recoverable amount given in the question. Take the lower one. The lower will be the new revised carrying amount, and any difference between the present carrying amount and revised carrying amount, that will be adjusted with profit and loss account. Understood? Correct? Hare, your doubt over? Come to Jacob Saju. Sir, if the goodwill is acquired arising from business combination for foreign operation. Sir, if goodwill is acquired arising from business combination for foreign operation, say date August 31st, date of exchange rate is given in question on the same date. My question is the next part. Should still we record the asset and liability as on closing exchange rate as per Ind AS? What you are saying? Sir, if goodwill is acquired arising from business combination for foreign operation, say August 31st, the date of exchange rate is given in the question on the same date. Just try to understand any foreign operation, translation need to be done as on 31st March. Correct now? We need to calculate first goodwill on the date of acquisition. Then that goodwill will be translated by using the closing exchange rate on the reporting date. Understood? I hope this was only your doubt. I hope this was only doubt na? Bolo. Jacob, whether this was your doubt? So sir, I think the doubt is over only. Now what is the question of borrowing cost? What you have not understood working? You have not understood the working. Bolo. This is a question of RTP, I think so. RTP MT में आया था this question. I am coming to your doubt. First, Jacob, have you understood? Yes, sir. Understood. Okay, sir. बोलो. No doubt. Sir, can you please tell us A category Ind AS for May 24? Already I have given A category, B category, C category. A category always in every attempt there are 5 chapters. Correct now. One is CFS and business combination together. This the question may be for 20 to 25 marks from this. Then second will be financial instrument, question may be from 15 to 20 marks. Then share based payment, question can be from 8 to 10 marks. Then Ind AS 115, question can be from 10 to 15 marks from this chapter. So you can see total it become 20, 30, 40, around 50 to 60 marks will be from this chapter only. So you can consider this as an A category. Understood? So normally 50 to 60 marks will be from this chapter only. One more chapter you can add, analysis of financial statement. From this also one question may come. Understood? Yes sir. This time one question will definitely come from that chapter also. That is the new chapter added, that is professional and ethical duty. That is also a category 1, 6, 5 marks, 6 marks questions compulsory from there. Got this point? Yes sir. Manikanta, sir, under business combination under common control, purchase consideration be calculated by taking fair value. But in the above question, why purchase consideration calculated by taking value at carrying amount? I understood you have asked me the doubt regarding AX and BX wala question. You are asking about that question only, na? AX and BX. So just try to understand. I have said in that question that ICAI is taking, just try to understand. I have said in that question that ICAI is taking at book value. Normally in that question, first what we have done, first we'll find out the total asset at book value. Total asset at book value, AX plus BX. Then this become total equity to be in the balance sheet, new balance sheet. From this will minus reserve and surplus to be maintained. So this will be the amount of total equity share capital. Then we'll divide by this by using issue price. In that issue price will be face value. So this will become number of equity shares. Number of equity shares to be issued to the owner of AX and BX. Now as per my understanding, this will be allocated to the owner of AX and BX in the ratio of fair value of net asset. But ICAI has done in the ratio of book value of net asset. To follow ICAI solution only. For this follow ICAI solution, I have said in the class that follow ICAI solution. So number of equity share to be issued to the owner of AX and BX will be allocated in the ratio of book value of net asset. This is done by ICAI. I have, from my point of view, should be in the ratio of fair value of net asset. Correct now? So chalo theek hai, we'll follow ICAI solution because no correction has been done in this question. Array, who's doubt? Manikanta, your doubt over? Vaibhav. Sir, CFS question 37 of your book, why NCI is not derecognized? Why NCI is not derecognized? Correct. So you are asking question 37 of which edition? Which edition you are asking? Question 37 of which edition? Bolo. Kirti is where? Kirti. Acha. Sir, Ind AS 115 in step number 1, when entity has no remaining obligation to transfer goods and services and substantially receive all the consideration, and if it is non-refundable, why we recognize revenue now? Now, what? Just try to understand what Ind AS 115 want to say, that in case of step number 1, if the criteria has not been satisfied, there are 5 criteria given. So for step number 1, if the contract has not been identified because the 5 criteria was not satisfied, and you have received the consideration, and now the contract is terminated, you are asking that only now. No remaining obligation. Entity has no remaining obligation to transfer goods and. Correct. So just try to understand, if the performance obligation is completed and the consideration received is non-refundable, agar wo non-refundable hai and you have already performed your performance obligation, then whatever you have received, that is your revenue only. Correct na? Even though contract has not been identified because the criteria has not been satisfied, but you have received the consideration advance, and now performance obligation is satisfied and the fees whatever you have received is non-refundable. So if it is non-refundable, then you are not going to refund it. So of course whatever you have received, that will become your revenue, and therefore it was recognized as revenue in that point. Understood? Have you understood? Kirti, your doubt over? Bolo. 10th edition. So come to question number 37 of India's 37 now. 1 minute. Question bank, FI book, volume 3, question number 37. Come to question number 37, CFS. This is the question. Are you asking about this question? Loss of control, apparent purchase 80% interest? Bolo. Tulsian, whether that was the only question? Page number 23.163. 23 point. Yeah, this is the only question. So what is the doubt in this? In question 37, what is your doubt? Weber, can you say me? Or you want me to explain entire thing? Why NCI is not de-recognized? You are asking why NCI is not de-recognized. Correct. So what they have said, apparent purchase on 80% interest in a subsidiary for rupees 1,60,000. NCI will be de-recognized. This is loss of control question. NCI will be de-recognized. Just write one. This is a statement to calculate gain or loss. If you will pass journal entry, so journal entry that you need to ask me. So of course NCI will be de-recognized. Correct now. So what will be your journal entry? Let's see. So journal entry will what? But the bank account, how much consideration you have received? So 80% subsidiary for rupees 1,60,000 when the fair value of net asset was 1,70,000, goodwill of 20,000 arose, partial goodwill method, and impairment goodwill of 8,000 was charged. Okay, no other impairment. Okay, the parent sold the investment. Parent sold his investment in subsidiary on 31st March 2004 for rupees 2 lakh. So bank account 2 lakh. So entire has been sold. Correct. No investment has been retained. So now NCI will be debited. NCI को debit करेंगे. NCI will be debited. So NCI will be what? 20% because it is partial goodwill. So 20% of how much? What is the net asset given? 2,25,000 not including goodwill. So 2,25,000 into 20% how much? That is 45,000. So NCI will be 45,000 debit. Correct. 2 net asset how much? Net asset is what? 2,25,000 that will be de-recognized, and goodwill how much? 12,000 will be de-recognized. Goodwill 12,000 will be de-recognized. Understood this point? So what is the difference? Difference coming how much? Batao. 2 lakh plus 45,000 minus 2,25,000 minus 12,000. How much? 8,000. What is the answer given? Answer is also given 8,000 only. Gain on sale is given 8,000. So same answer is coming. This is the statement to calculate gain or loss. This is statement, and this is the journal entry. So of course NCI will be recognized. So you write on to gain how much? 8,000 will be transferred to PL. Understood your doubt? Have you understood your doubt? Correct. Tulsian, your doubt is over or not? Jacob, sir, while learning business combination, chapters should we learn together with Ind AS 101 first time adoption? No, not required. Business combination is a separate chapter, nothing related with Ind AS 101. It is nothing, no relation with Ind AS 101. Business combination can be done separately. Ind AS 101 can be done separately. Understood? There is no relation in this chapter. Okay, sir. I think all the doubt over. Only one question about borrowing cost is left. Can we do that question now? Chalo, borrowing cost. So let me come to this question. I think this question is in my book also. I am coming in my book. So the font is very... Yes, sir. So this is a question of consolidation. What? Ind AS 23. So come to volume 1. Ind AS 23. You are asking about this question, na? This question. Chalo. So let me explain this question. LT Limited is in the process of constructing a building. The construction process is expected to take about 18 months from 1st Jan 2001 to 30th June 2002. So it is the construction will start from 1st Jan 2001 to 30th June 2002. The building meet a definition of a qualifying asset. LT Limited incur the following expenditure for the construction. So from 1st Jan, what is given? From 1st Jan. So write 1st Jan 2001 to what? It is 30th June 2002. 30th June 2002. So this will be 31st March 2001. So this is one financial year, correct? Then there will be one 31st March 2002. This will be second financial year, and this will be third financial year. Understood? So there are 3 financial year involved. 1st Jan 2001, what is the expenditure? 5 crore. So on this date 5 crore expenditure has been incurred. Then on 30th June 2001 20 crore was incurred. 30th June, so 30th June will be यहाँ पर. So on 30th June 20 crore has been incurred. Then on 31st March once again 20 crore has been incurred. 31st March 20 crore has been incurred, and here 5 crore has been incurred. Understood? These are the information given. On 1st July 2001, LT Limited issued 10% redeemable debenture. So on 1st July 2001, तो 1st July will be somewhere यहाँ पर 1st July. तो 1st July they have issued debenture. They have issued debenture. Yes sir. Of what amount? 50 crore. 10% 50 crore. 10% and the amount is 50 crore. The amount is 50 crore. Okay sir. Correct. Now it is a part of general borrowing which it uses for the finance of to finance the construction of qualifying asset, that is the building. LT Limited had no borrowing before 1st July and did not incur any borrowing cost before that date. LT Limited incurred 25 crore of construction cost before obtaining general borrowing. It is given only, so you can 25 crore before construction and 25 crore after obtaining general borrowing. Okay, for each financial year you need to calculate borrowing cost to be capitalized. Correct. So first let's see 2001. The first year whatever expenditure has been incurred 5 crore, can capitalization period is 0 month, because there was no borrowing cost and therefore nothing will be capitalized. Come to the next year 2001-2002. So can you say in the next year first expenditure was incurred on 30th June, but can you say this was outstanding from the beginning? This 1st Jan it was outstanding from the beginning. So for this capitalization period will be what? Of course from 1st further, but borrowing was taken on 1st July, means 9-month capitalization will do. 9-month capitalization will do. Are you getting what I am saying? So you can see 5 crore ka 9-month capitalization has been done. See 20 crore which was incurred on 30th June, 9-month capitalization will be done. So for this 9 month, and the expenditure incurred on 31st March, that is 20 crore for that 0-month capitalization. So here this will be the amount of capital. You just calculate by using what? By using 10%. So 10% लगा दो 5 crore, means they have first calculated average expenditure and then on average expenditure they have applied capitalization rate. So this will be the borrowing cost to be capitalized. Or directly you can do 5 crore into 10% into 9 by 12, 20 crore into 10% into 9 by 12, 20 crore into 10% into 0 by 12. Your answer will come. Understood? Next year, can you say next year we need to from this date, so whatever expenditure has been incurred initially, that will be also taken into consider. The first expenditure which was done on 1st Jan 2001, that is 5 crore. You will do capitalization for 3 months, 3-month capitalization. Then 20 crore, 3-month capitalization. Then 31st March, 3-month capitalization. Then 31st March 2002, one interest you have capitalized. So interest whatever you have capitalized, that will be also part of expenditure on qualifying asset. So on that expenditure also what? Borrowing cost will be capitalized. So you can see 1.875, 3-month capitalization will be done, and the last 30th June जो भी एक्सपेंडिचर हुआ इन दैट व्हाट 0 month capitalization, तो दिस बिकम व्हाट एवरेज एक्सपेंडिचर. ऑन एवरेज एक्सपेंडिचर मल्टीप्लाई with the capitalization rate, because there is only one borrowing, so capitalization rate will be the equal to 10% only. So this become what borrowing cost eligible for capitalization. Understood? Very simple. Have you understood now this doubt? Bolo. Whose doubt was this? Hare Krishna. Whether your doubt is over or not. Jacob. Sir, is there any question been asked on contingently usable shares by ICAI? Means you are asking about EPS. EPS में till now that question has not been asked in exam, but one question is in ICAI study material, that is about retail site wala question. That can be, that is expected question from my point of view. That question you do it. Okay. Veve Tulsian. Sir, yes. In a statement also we can write NCI and NIA means net asset. They have taken only 80%. देखो, that is also one way of calculating what we are doing. When we are doing a statement, we are doing only from the parent interest point of view. The parent was holding 80%, so we are considering that that has been sold. So 80% sold, so 80% net asset has been taken. Correct now. So that is the way of calculating gain or loss, because you have sold 80%, so how can you consider 100% in statement? So do as per 80% only, because don't do as per 100%, marks can be deducted. Okay, so I will say follow ICAI pattern only. If they ask journal entry, then do as what I have done right now. Chalega Webo, have you understood? Rosni. Sir, Ind AS 8, Ind AS 37 important for the exam. देखो, any chapter from which question they are asking, that is important. Right now I don't know from which chapter question they are asking. Last time they have asked from Ind AS 8 5 marks question. So last exam it was important. Now in this exam once again they may ask, so that will be important. So whether a chapter is important or not important, that you don't decide. The question is that if you have time to do it now. So be smart work. Correct now. Be smart. Just read the content or do some questions so that you will be able to attempt it. So if you know the content, you can write now. Ind AS 37, believe me, it is very simple chapter. Any question comes, you can do it if you know the content of Ind AS 37. So just read the content and then give yourself a chance that any question, whatever is coming, you can attempt it. Correct now. Don't leave any chapter. If you have time. If time is not there, so I will say then decide whether you want to do or you want to leave it. Correct now. So any chapter from which question they are asking, that became important. Correct now. But last time they have asked a question from Ind AS 8. Now in this time they will ask or they will not ask, that I don't know, but probability is that they will not ask Ind AS 8 question this time. This is probability. Probability if you ask me like that. Sri Krishna. Expenditure incurred before 1st July should not be capitalized, right? Loan itself was taken. No. Expenditure, just try to understand. We are not capitalizing any borrowing cost before that. Just try to understand. What Ind AS says, that any expenditure on qualifying asset. Just try to understand what they want to say. What is the rule? Suppose यहाँ पर everyone. Suppose यहाँ पर you have done expenditure of 10 crore and यहाँ पर you have done expenditure of 10 crore. The total loan you have received 20 crore. Means actually you have started your expenditure on this date. Suppose you applied for loan at this point of time. समझे ना मेरी बात को? But at this point of time you are using your own fund. Now you got your loan यहाँ पर. So can you say from this loan you will take to 10 crore which you have already used. Means this 20 crore now has been used for this 10 crore expenditure also now. So from this date it will be capitalized. Are you getting what I am saying? What is the rule? Ki you want a loan of 20 crore but there was a delay in the loan availment. So you used your own fund for the expenditure of qualifying asset. Correct now. Now once you have received the loan, so can you say you will be getting your own fund, and that 20 crore whatever loan amount you have got, that is nothing but used for the expenditure on qualifying asset only now. Therefore from this date the capitalization will be on expenditure on qualifying asset. So what is the total expenditure on qualifying asset? 20 crore is the total expenditure on qualifying asset. Understood? Sri Krishna, whether your doubt is over? why we are doing like this, sir? Com Commencement date for BC will be after satisfying three conditions. देखो capitalization has been done from this date only. You are not able to understand. Capitalization we are doing. What Ind AS 23 say that will commence capitalization from this date. Ind AS 23 ये नहीं बोलता है. Ind AS 23 is not saying that expenditure after this date on that capitalization will be done. When to commence capitalization will be from this date. But what is the expenditure on qualifying asset on this date? Already you have incurred 10 crore. Again you incurred 10 crore. So 20 crore is the expenditure now. So 20 crore expenditure capitalization will be for this capitalization period. Understood? Hare Darshan, is your doubt over? Is your doubt over? Bolo. Answer is 100% correct. This answer is 100% correct. No doubt about answer. Huh? 1 second. Hare Darshan, why we are doing? हो गया. Weber. So question 40 in his statement they have taken net asset 100%. चलो question 40 देख लेते हैं. So you are asking question of 40. अरे एक बार में पूछो ना. I am closing that question. Question number 40. Okay sir. Question number 40. To come to question of 40. Yes sir. I think you are getting the advantage of this doubt solution. Now means whatever doubt is there, now you are able to solve it. Huh? Now what they are saying, in March 2001, this question you are saying? Bolo. Question 14 was same only. Webo, are you asking about this question? They have done in that way. You can do in this way. Your choice. Okay. But I will say do as per the previous solution. You can do. देखो just write one as ICAI using different solution in different question. But I prefer that. Correct. Now in my class I have done all the question. Same this question also I have done in that way. Correct now. Understood. So if you will follow ICAI solution, you will be confused. Therefore at this point of time I always say that don't go as per ICAI solution. You have done from which faculty? That faculty has given their own solution. Use that now. Why you are wasting your time? Don't waste your time. If you'll see ICAI solution, you'll be totally confused what to do, what not to do. At this point of time, you should see the class notes of the faculty from where you have done the classes. Understood? I don't understand why you refer ICAI solution. Because solution can be changed, but there should be one set of pattern for all the solution. Correct now? Your choice, whatever you want to do. Answer will remain 8,000 only. Correct now? In the previous question of 37. Webo. Understood, Webo? Sri Krishna. You want answer na? Answer. This is mathematics. Mathematics mein you are taking 80% or 100%. Your answer remains same na re. 8,000 will come answer. Got this point? Okay. Now, Shruti, sir, can you explain question number 24? Restoration cost in Ind AS 36. Which question? Question bank बताओ. Addition कौन सा है? Sir, can you explain question 24? Restoration cost in Ind AS 36. Can you give me the question bank addition number? Jacob. Sir, when I do business combination question during exam, I forgot a simple step like mutual owing, etc. And is there any way not to forget during exam? Mutual owing means what? That intercompany balance you are saying. Intercompany balance need to be cancelled. Intercompany balance need to be cancelled. देखो intercompany balance need to be cancelled only in CBS. Means when you are preparing CBS. So when you are preparing CBS now, that time just read. Means once the entire, I am just giving one point. Suppose you have done working note number 1, then your working note number 5 is completed. After that you will start preparing consolidated balance sheet. But before that now, just go to each point. Just see whether all the additional information has been done or not. So you'll say 1 done, 2 done, 3 done. Achha, 4 not done. So that is intercompany balance only. So that need to be cancelled in what? In balance sheet. So once your entire working note is completed, now just once again go to what? Additional information. Just check whether all the information has been considered or not. It is quite possible there are some information which need to be directly considered in the balance sheet. Understood? This is the only way. This is the only way. 7th edition. You have 7th edition now. I don't know where is my pen drive. 7th edition. It is Ind AS 36. Oh, Ind AS 36. Oh, chalo. This edition right now I don't have. Okay. Chalo. Let me see which. Can you say me which question? What is the name of the company in that question? Name of the company? Bolo. Acha, you are asking about that restoration cost wala question. Acha, I have understood. Now I have understood. I have understood which question. Chalo. I am coming to that question. I am coming to that question. Volume 2, Ind AS 36. Mine question, mine. This question. This to I have done in class also. You are asking about this now. A company operate a mine in a country where legislation requires the owner must restore the site on completion of his mining operation. The cost of restoration include replacement of overburden which must be removed before mining operation commence. A provision for the cost to replace the overburden was recognized as soon as the overburden was removed. The amount provided was recognized as a part of the cost of mine and is being depreciated over useful life. So how much provision was created? 500. The carrying amount of the provision was 500, which is equal to the present value of restoration cost. This you have understood. Now entity is testing the mine for impairment and the entire mine is one CGU. The entity have received various offers to buy the mine at a price of 800. The price reflects the fact that buyer will assume the obligation to restore the overburden. Now just try to understand what they have given. They have given fair value of mine, and to calculate this fair value, can I say the obligation to restore has been considered because that will be also transferred. Just try to understand everyone. Suppose I have this asset has a fair value of 1000. I have a calculator. Suppose that this calculator has the fair value of rupees 1000. Okay. Now I said you take this asset and you need to also take one liability to dismantle it. And the liability is 200. Means when you dismantle it, you need to pay 200. But 1000 is the fair value of this calculator and you need to incur a liability on dismantling it, that is 200. How much you will pay me? You will pay me 800 only. So that is only given. They have given what? Fair value 800, which has been calculated by considering the fact that buyer will assume the obligation. Means can I say the present value of restoration cost has been considered to calculate this fair value. So what Ind AS 36 says that whenever recoverable amount has been calculated by considering the liability, then the carrying amount of CGU should be calculated by considering that liability. Understood? Means you should deduct the liability to find out the carrying amount of CGU. Otherwise, the liability will not be deducted to find out the carrying amount of CGU. Means carrying amount of CGU normally consists of only asset, but if there is a liability which has been considered to determine the recoverable amount, then deduct that liability to find out the carrying amount of CGU. So in this case, you can see what is the carrying amount of CGU given 1000. What is the liability? 500. So what is the carrying amount of CGU? 500. What is the fair value less cost to sale? Fair value less cost to sale is 800. Correct? And they have given value in use of the mine is approximate 1200 excluding restoration cost. Means from value in use also restoration cost has not been deducted. You should deduct restoration cost. So 1200 minus 500 is 700. We'll take higher one. Higher is 800. So carrying amount is what? 500 and recoverable amount is 800 and therefore there is no impairment loss. There is no impairment loss. Understood this point? Have you understood this point? This can be also asked in MCQ question. The good question, it is a good question, can be asked in MCQs. Okay, understood now? Whose doubt this? Doubt over now? Whose doubt? Chalo. Shruti, your doubt over? Yes, sir. Correct. Jacob. Sir, when I do business combination, it I have said. Webo. Sir, in November 2023 exam paper, consolidation question, bonus shares were issued and entry was not passed. Then we have to ignore. But ICAI given the effect, means even whatever ICAI has given, means what they have done journal entry, then they have eliminated. You ignore it, same thing, same answer will come. Correct now. Means even though you followed ICAI solution or if you follow my solution, the effect remains same. I will do this question, don't worry. One day I am coming with this question, don't worry. November 2023 wala question I am coming with the same effect as ICAI has done. You will be able to understand. I am coming with this question, don't worry. Sir, can you explain what is mean by vesting period? Oh my god. What is mean by vesting period? Vesting period means what? You are asking about ESOP na? Share based payment. The period during which the condition will be satisfied, that is vesting period. Means the period when the vesting conditions are there. Correct now. When the condition need to be performed, that period is known as vesting period. Only this much. Any more doubt? Bolo. I think I have done with all the doubts today. All doubt is over. Yes, sir. Boliye. Any more doubt is there left? Are you enjoying this doubt session or not? It is helpful or not? So I think all the doubts over. Correct. So now what I will do, I will come every alternate day. That will be good for you. The every alternate day you will have lot of doubt. That will be more beneficial. So tomorrow we will not meet. We will meet day after tomorrow. Okay, sir. Thank you. Thank you very much for today. I hope you have enjoyed this entire live doubt session. All the best for your exam preparation. Just sir, can you please explain November 2023 RTP question on India's 12? All the new question I am going to discuss. So all the new question of RTP November 2023 you are asking. RTP November 2023. Let me see. I have that question. 1 minute. Give me. India's 12 na? India's 12 RTP November 2023. Are you asking what this? Already I have given a video on RTP November 2023. This is not tricky. The presentation is thoda sa atpata. Correct. So let me explain. On 1st April 2001, an entity paying tax at 30% acquired a non-tax deductible office building for rupees 1 lakh. In circumstances in which India's 12 prohibit recognition of deferred tax liability associated with the temporary difference of rupees 1 lakh. So you can see they have acquired a non-tax deductible office building. The building is depreciated over 10 years at rupees 10,000 per year to a residual value 0. So building is depreciated, the 10,000 is the depreciation. The entity's financial year end on 31st March. On 1st April 2002, the carrying amount of the building is 90,000 and is revalued upward by rupees 45,000 to its current market value of rupees 1,35,000. So 90,000 plus 45,000, the fair value become 1,35,000. There is no change in the estimated residual value of 0 or the useful life of building after revaluation. Determine the carrying amount. depreciation for the year ended 31st March 2003, and the deferred tax thereafter till the useful life of the building. Further analyze the treatment and the impact of deferred tax since 31st March 2003 till the useful life of the building. Now you can see, if I'll come. So this is Y0, then Y1, then Y2. They have given 10 years. Now initially the carrying amount was 1 lakh. Then Y1 it become 90,000. And in Y1 only they have done revaluation. So it become 1,35,000. Means the revaluation was done when? At the revaluation was done at the beginning of second year. You can see at the beginning of second year, yeah, at the end of first year is same only. Then depreciation will be what? On 1,35,000. So 1,35,000 divided by remaining useful life. Correct now. So that is coming 15,000. So 15,000 depreciation करेंगे तो minus 15 minus 15 minus 15 and this will become 0. This you have understood. First carrying amount have you understood? Correct. Any doubt? Carrying amount you have understood. Now we need to find out the tax base. Now we need to find out tax base. Now just try to understand one thing, everyone. In this they are saying the cost price was non-tax deductible. Means it was permanently disallowed. So whenever there is a permanent disallowance, so I have said that tax base will be equal to carrying amount. Tax base will be equal to carrying amount. Understood this point? Correct. So you can see what they have done. Just if you want to ignore this, so you can ignore this. Correct now. So tax base will be equal to what? Can I say first year? So it will be 1 lakh only. Because can I say this is non-tax deductible? Here it will be 90,000. Here it will be 90,000. Correct. But can I say here it will be equal to 80,000 because 45,000 will be taxable in future. 45,000 will be taxable in future. So can I say here it will be 80,000? Here so it will be 90,000 only because this is same. Correct. So here it will be 90,000 only because it was on the same date now at the beginning of the second year. Then it is 80,000. Then it is 70,000. Then it is 60,000. Then it is 50,000. Then it is 40,000. Then it is 30,000. Then it is 20,000. Then it is 10,000. You can do in this way also. Have you understood this calculation? Ignore the ICAI solution. So whenever there is a permanent difference, then always the tax base will be equal to carrying amount. So to the extent of 1 lakh cost written down value, the tax base will be equal to the same amount, and 45,000 revaluation gain will be taxable when it is sold. So that is not permanently disallowed. Understood now? So difference will come. You can see first here no difference. Here no difference. Here the difference will come 45,000 on which will create DTL. Then it will get reduced. देखो ये हो जाएगा 40,000. Now DTL will reverse. Then it will become 35,000. Then it will become 30,000. Then it become 25,000. Then it become 20,000. Then it become 15,000. Then it become 10,000. Then it become 5,000 nil. And this will be what DTL created. And then you can create DTL on this. And whatever DTL is reducing, with that amount DTL will be reversed. Understood? So first you are creating DTL, then after that every year DTL is going to reverse. Correct now. So DTL creation you will do from OCI, but reversal you will do from PL. That you need to understand. So जो create करोगे means this created will be through OCI. Then reversal, this is going to be reversed. जितना भी reverse हो रहा है that will be through PL. This is the concept. Concept have you understood? Have you understood now? बोलो. Is your doubt over or not? Whose doubt? Sri Krishna. You are great, sir. Thank you very much. Sri, thank you very much. Have you understood? Sri Krishna. One more doubt. Jacob. So, is the last date to exercise the option and of vesting period? So, is the last date to exercise the option and of... No. Just try to understand. This is when the condition is satisfied is known as vesting day, and the last date of exercise is known as, this is exercise day, this is exercise period, this is vesting period, this is known as vesting day. And when you exercise, this is known as exercise day. So the last day of exercising the officer is not vesting day. The vesting day and exercise day are different. Exercise day will fall in exercise period. In some question vesting day and exercise day are same. बोला कि यहीं पर exercise करो, then vesting day and exercise day will be same. But normally we are given some exercise period. So vesting day will be different from exercise day. समझे? Correct. Sir, please release the solution of MCQ 29. I will do it रे. देखो इतना I am also थोड़ा सा busy रे. I am trying to record all the MCQ case study as soon as possible. Till now 9 MCQs has been done. Correct ना? I will do it. ठीक है ना? Give me some time. Saundarya, thank you so much for your marathon videos and this doubt clearing session, sir. So much conceptual creativity learned. Thank you so much. Thank you, sir. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Chale? Okay. You are great, sir. Thank you. I think all the doubt is over. And I hope this live doubt session is really helping you. But tomorrow we are not going to meet. Day after tomorrow we'll meet. Okay, sir? Or you want me to come tomorrow also? Bolo. You want me to come tomorrow also? Or can we meet day after tomorrow? So I think no more doubt. Happy night to all of you. But to you, happy study. You are not going to sleep. My sleep time has started. So I am going for a good sleep. Because I need to also wake up early in the morning for the class. Any more doubt? Chalo. So thank you very much for today. Bye bye. Take care. Love you all. Bye bye.